Disclaimer. Joining this class alone won't make you a better smartphone graphic designer in a short period. Just like any other thing out there you want to learn, you need to take the necessary actions right after taking this course. What is smartphone graphics designing? Smartphone graphic designing is a way of designing graphics using a smartphone. The moment you can use your smartphone to design a stunning graphic, you are qualified to be called a smartphone graphic designer. Gone are the days that you cannot really trust designs made with smartphones, but that's not the case today. Unlike the past, you can now design and print every graphic work with your smartphone. What made all this possible? The answer is technology. This is a great indication that smartphone graphic designing has come to stay and has a great potential to make you millions if you take it seriously. Billions of people are holding smartphone, expensive ones for that matter, but are not smart enough to outsmart the smartness of their smartphone. You feel the rhyming. To start with smartphone graphic designing, you need some basic applications and websites. Applications: PicArt, Pixel-App, Adobe SparkPost, Photo Editor, Canva. Websites: PosterMyWall.com, Canva.com. This is to mention but a few. In all the above mentioned apps, my favorite among them is Pixel-Lab and Canva. For the experience I have in using Pixel-Lab, I consider Pixel-Lab to be a twin brother of Adobe Photoshop. Fortunately enough, that's the exact app we're going to use as far as this class is concerned. Here's what you can't skip and regret later. I call this the process. Graphic designing in most cases doesn't depend on the software or application you use, but it depends fully on the individual using these software or applications. No matter how good the application is, if you have no knowledge on graphic designing, you can't produce a stunning work with it. Below are some aspects of graphic designing you have to pay attention to if you want to master this game. Principles of designing. Color wheel and color psychology. Elements of graphic designing. Surprisingly, many people do skip the process, thinking that they will master the skill. Smiles. There's no way you can do without the process. What will make the difference between you and another person in this class now is your ability or inability to take it upon yourself not to skip the process. Let me throw more light on principles of designing. One. Balance. Balance is simply the visual weight distribution of objects, colors and space in your design. The idea is that you shouldn't put elements into your designs just anyhow. They must follow a certain defined pattern. This brings about hierarchy, which means order of importance. I am sure you have heard of the Maslow's theory in social studies. Two. Alignment. Alignment may be similar to balance, however, they are not the same thing. The aim of alignment is to help unify elements of design on a page by creating a visual connection between them. Some basic alignments are: align left, align right, and justified. 3. Repetition. Repetition, just like the name, is a way of strengthening a design by repeating some elements throughout the design. This can be a repetition of color, shape, font, etc. This principle helps to create consistency and emphasis. Four. Space. Imagine yourself in a highly congested room. You will find it difficult to breathe right. It is the same thing in design. Your designs needs a breathing space. This space is sometimes called negative or white space. When this is well applied, it gives the design an ease and professional look. One and two is a typical example of how to create space in designing. Contrast. As a principle of art, contrast refers to the arrangement of opposite elements and effects. For example, light and dark colors, smooth and rough textures, large and small shapes. Contrast can be used to create variety, visual interest, and drama in an artwork. Contrast helps organize your design and establish a hierarchy, which simply shows which parts of your design are most important, and signals viewers to focus on those. But more than emphasizing the focal point of your design, good use of contrast adds visual interest. Now let's get a look at the elements of design. 1. Colors. 2. Typography. Shapes. 1. Colors. Color is used to attract attention, group related elements, convey meaning, and generally enhance the aesthetics of your site. It can be used to organize your elements and create a visual hierarchy in your design. A small dose of color that contrasts with your main color will draw attention. It will give emphasis. Imagine if the woman was wearing black sitting in black as well as the man in red sitting in red. Colors can be categorized into either warm or cold as illustrated in the image. Studying colors is very broad, but for the sake of this class one will make it simple with the diagram below. Two. Typography. In the context of visual communication, typography is the arrangement of text. And it's an important part of many different styles of art and communication. Broadly speaking, typography is the way the text is arranged and presented. Three typeface exist as follows. 1. Serif fonts. 2. Sans serif fonts. 3. Decorative or stylish fonts. 1. Serif fonts. These are the type of fonts which have a sharp end like the claw of an eagle. Typical example is shown above. Two. Sans serif fonts. The sans is a French word which means without, so basically sans serif means fonts without a sharp ends like the claw of an eagle. 3. Decorative or stylish fonts. As the name implies, these are fonts that are used strategically to add decorations to our designs. Three. Shapes. Shapes may be soft, curved, rounded, angled or sharp, and each conveys a different type of mood or emotion. They may be used in a variety of ways, such as to organize, connect or separate elements and content. Shapes may also symbolize or represent a concept, create movement, provide depth or texture, and a lot more. Example of shapes in designs.